Hi friends, this is Susie, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 3543 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 23 moves to clear out 69 jelly, and some of them are trapped pretty carefully behind these candy cane fences. Now I played this quite a few times, so I understand the strategy, but we're also going to need to get some luck. My first strategy is to try to make moves, of course, that can take out these licorice locks. I can't make a stripe way up here. That's not going to work. I can make a stripe down here that serves two purposes. It gives me a stripe that I might be able to use in the future against something here. Plus, it makes it move low to the ground to encourage cascading, which we saw. And then the other thing is it takes out some of the chocolate, because if I can get rid of the chocolate, there's nothing else on the board that can produce chocolate. I don't have a great move here. But I do have the opportunity to set this off. I'm actually going to take out just a bit more stuff. I'm going to go that route in order to set it off instead of just combining it. We got it all to work out that way anyway. And now I've got a wrapped candy, but I don't have a good place to play it or use it. I would love to get a stripe and set it off together, because notice how this doesn't populate. These two candies can be particularly difficult, sometimes even more difficult than what's trapped by the candy cane fences, because we can't easily reach them. I'm going to risk all of this, and I'm going to take out some chocolate here and allow things just to kind of group together. Still nothing set up where I can use this easily. I can't make a color bomb with the blue. See how the blue is almost lined up? I could do this, which is kind of interesting and possibly helpful. I could do this and bring the purple down and try to make a stripe, but this is going to grow probably this way and take that opportunity away. So let's just do this. Now the chocolate is gone. The wrapped candy didn't help directly, but indirectly it helped to take this out. Now I've got a bigger space. Oh, I still have a chocolate. I ignored that one. I have a bigger space, so I can make a wrapped candy here. I could also do this with the purple and try to slide another blue into this position, because anytime I can make a striped or a wrapped, I see if I can extend it by making a fifth position here so I can convert it into a color bomb. I don't see blue in the offing as it slides through. This wouldn't have enough turns to make it all the way down here. This in and of itself isn't going to take out the chocolate, so I'm just going to go ahead and make this as a wrapped, and I think I'll make this as a stripe. I'm not hyper worried about the chocolate. Oh well, at least we cleared some stuff out there. Notice though, these are difficult, so a stripe down the center would be wonderful if I could manage it. Nothing great here. This is where I want to think about taking out the colors that aren't very prevalent. I don't have a lot of blue on this board, so if I can remove blue, I might be able to get something good to show up. I'm getting a lot of stripes going the wrong way for me, for my purposes. I can do a stripe here. That doesn't work. I could set this off maybe. I mean, I can't set it off yet. But what I'm going to do is slide things downward. There we go. That took off on its own. And now I get to do this. So I clear that area and get most of that chocolate gone. I can make a color bomb now. The problem is it takes out a color and doesn't allow me the opportunity to set it up the way I want. But it would still remove a color, and that would be good. The other thing I could do is this with the green, which would then drop this into position here, so I have a better chance of making a color bomb here and matching it up with something. The problem is anytime I make a move, things kind of really slide out of whack, but I think this is going to work. It did, surprisingly. And now maybe I can get this set up. So it was well worth it. Do I have a lot of purple on the board? No, but I have enough to, I think, make a big impact. Unfortunately, these poor guys are still stuck here. I was really hopeful that something would hit there, although I didn't count it out like I sometimes do, to see which direction things were going to be going, because I just knew it was going to be a good choice regardless. Now I think what I'll do is I'll use this, I'll take out all blue from the board, see if that concentrates this down into something usable. No, I just lost that wrapped. Got another wrapped though, maybe. Ah, lost that wrapped. So we're just waiting for things to finish cascading. See if we get anything usable out of this. Nothing great. So here again, I'm going to take out purple because it does help in these various areas. Now I get a stripe. Yikes. We opened that up. This is still stuck. Desperately difficult position stuck. Here we go. We're going to take out a layer, and we took out some colors with the color bombs, or a color with the color bomb. Ah, look at this. Be nice if I could set that off. Let's take out purple and see what happens. Not quite, but I finished it with needing about 9 jelly left, and that's fairly standard for one of my attempts. And I've given you my strategies and pointed out the pitfalls, but I'm afraid that I may be stuck here for a while until I can get the luck that I need and then pay careful attention to convert it into a win. So I'm going to pause the recording and come back without sound, and then bring the mic back on when there's something important to report. Be right back. Okay, so here we go, and I was wise to put the mic on hold because even though this isn't listed as a hard level, it was definitely difficult for me. I kept getting very close but would be left with maybe just a color bomb in the corner still wrapped up in licorice. So everything needs to go right, or at least enough things need to go right. Everything we try isn't always going to work, but if we get enough of them to work, we can get all of this cleared out, and just remember to pay attention to these corners as well. If this was helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. I didn't count how many turns it took me, but it was about 40 minutes of playing. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.